Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're playing some more Minecraft, and we're reviewing for today's video. I built Five Nights at Freddy's 1 for the map, and there is a few other things that I could show you, or like one other thing, but we'll do that last. And the parking lot doesn't have, it looks kind of plain right now, but it doesn't have every little detail. I still got a little bit of street lamps and just decorate the road and the lines. But the pizzeria is the main thing that's being reviewed for today's video anyways, so it didn't really matter. I did some a little different there on the outside. Is I wanted to do like a side parking lot, which I've never done before. And I did like these curved parking lots and made the building curved. I don't think FNAF 1 needed to be like super detailed or anything, so I just did the like a simple style. And going on the side of the building is just stone with some checker pattern, and we have a fence here which will serve as the barrier and the ending for the map, where the map will like stop and cut off, and it just goes back here. There's nothing back here, not going to be anything back here because you're not even supposed to be back here, but you can't go back there. And we have this right there, and if we go into the alley here, or yeah, back alley, you can see that we have trash and a dumpster back here, and we have Golden Freddy sitting right here. Because I did not put him in the pizzeria anywhere, and I was like, I didn't put Golden Freddy, so I decided I was going to add him, and I didn't know where to put him, so I just plopped him right here where the trash goes. You know, he's sitting behind the dumpster, thrown out back. Alright, and this is the exit door, which we will get to later. On the front, I had some posters, some stars, and a window here with black wool to cover it. And then for the roof, I just did, well, the roof is this giant blue roofing with bricks, the blue bricks to add some texture. I didn't do like the blue bricks all the whole thing because you're not even going to really be up here unless you go in creative mode and fly up here. And then we have the plants here. I wanted to change it up a little bit and add like this sort of front section that you walk on and make a curved path with the parking lots going across it. And I also have the fence that goes all the way up to here, which is going to signify as the barrier as well. We'll come up to there, and that'll help me set up how big the road needs to be connecting, or how long it needs to be. But if we go inside, we have the front entrance room here, which has some posters, some chairs, carpets, and I did Freddy, Bonnie, Chica posters, the good old FNAF 1, and I just did like the normal, what do they call it, hanging stars, normal hanging stars instead of like all the rainbow color ones as well. And I did normal FNAF 1 cutouts. I tried to make this as accurate to what I can remember my Bedrock one looked like, so it looks pretty similar. Back here's the safe room. Let me just add an effect to myself. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so when we have the effect on now, you can see that inside of this room is the safe room. I have some old arcades in here, the old FNAF 1 walls, and I decided that I was going to make it look like the building was falling apart a little bit, so I put holes in the roof and wires hanging out. You can see the pipes in there, or vent, whatever, support beams. We have dirt on the floor, trash, a little bin in here, and some old Fredbear posters, as well as the Spring Bonnie suit. And these here, older FNAF Freddy posters. I do have night vision, which I guess I'll show you guys the whole thing with just night vision because it doesn't really matter. Or, you know, I don't really need it right now, so clear. And we should be good. We're good right there. Alright, so I did the walls red because I remember the original thing was red. I know the flooring isn't the same. I didn't have the same tiles in this manager once. It doesn't have the same tiles. But I did like this, instead of doing like just how I usually would do like that right there with all that, I did just the full blue and just added like splotches of it. And then I did different color tables. Each table's a different color. Chairs. We have some vending machines and bubblegum machine. And we have more posters here with a cupcake table and a box you can open and close. We got trash cans. We'll just get rid of some of this stuff. You have lights too. You can turn these off and on. We do have these in here as well, which are right there. You turn off the lights in here. Pretty cool. And we have the paper pals and some banners, more stars on the ceiling, a table, and then we have the kitchen here, and another poster of Freddy, and then we have the main Core 3 animatronics, which is Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, or whatever order you say it in, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, whatever you would order you'd say it in. Main 3 animatronics, get the idea. And then this one for the stage, I kept it a little bit simpler. I didn't put cutouts on the stage, I just did the background. And I did a black roof with like those supposed to represent stars or something on it. I don't think it looks too good, but it doesn't look bad either, so I just left it there. And then we have stools in the front of the stage for you to sit on if you want to watch them. I can't even sit on them. That's the arcade. If we go to the backstage here, this is backstage. Yeah, this is backstage. Very tiny backstage. We have lights we can turn on and off. Got the posters, Bonnie and Freddy. Got some more boxes in here, a table, and more carpeted floor, as well as balloons. And then we have actual carpets on the floor, which you guys already know. I love to add carpets into the buildings. It looks really good. Then if we go down up into here, the parts and service room, I added in a chair here for the worker or employee to work on the animatronics. This would be like the checkup system. We have another Freddy model in here, which would be like the one that's in the back room, which you would get stuffed in when you lost the game. And we have the power switch here, power lever, which doesn't actually work. If they had a power lever that I didn't have to use like the normal redstone, then I would have used it, but they don't. And redstone doesn't work on these lights, so I won't even use these. But we have the, what's it called, endoskeletons in here. The Endo 1 for some reason doesn't work, so, or he's like not sitting, and no, he wouldn't even spawn in. I couldn't even spawn him. But the Endo 1 doesn't work, and they don't have statues of them, so kind of weird. But I have the Endo 2s in here, which I think look nice anyways. And then we have a puppets box just stashed in between all of these boxes. I cannot actually get a box in there, but it's fine. You can't open it, but it will not. Oh, it will stay open. It's kind of cool. And then we have more boxes here and shelves and hanging stars on the ceiling. I did this one different than what I did in the original. I added a moon in the ceiling. It's like a night sky. It's art all over all the walls, so it's like hills with the moonlight shining on it. We have Prize King, stars all over the walls. We got a bunch of arcade machines and pinball machines as well, which don't work. I thought they worked. But we have arcade machines, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy you can see. And then I have whatever these ones are. I have some of these machines, claw machines this time too, pretty cool. And then I have Foxy here. He's got like a little sand thing right here with trees. I wish there was like how FNAF Build and Decor does. There's like a tropical or palm tree, whatever, cut out. But they don't have that, so I just added in a pine tree. And then we have the normal purple curtain, which I went with. I didn't go in the original build with, but that's the purple curtain. I do need to add a sign right there. Forgot about that. I told you some of the things are not completely finished. Here's the prize counter though. You can see if we go back here. This is the prize counter where we have, you can buy posters, paper pals. We have a cabinet of like little things like candy and stuff would be in there. And then we have plushies, Foxies are more common due to this being in Foxy's area. And then we have another computer here and the desk with the register and another cupcake and a locker. Heading into the backstage for the Foxy's area. We have a Foxy poster in here, another Foxy poster, some balloons, some stools, which right here, the different stools that are right there. And Then we have tables, boxes, maybe some parts in them, and computer here for the worker. Alright, if we could walk up into here, we have a carpeted floor with a Freddy poster, some balloons, some lights on and off in here, stars on the ceilings, some drawings, and some more chairs for waiting. And then we have the women's and men's restroom. So in the men's, I just did some sinks, the hand dryer, stars on the wall, some bricks, and I have also the stalls here. I didn't use the actual major ones at stalls because I don't like how those look. But I did use the toilets because they're toilets. And it's better than having this. Well, actually, I might use that and switch something up because I kind of don't like that. But we have the urinals here with the little wall piece. And that's pretty much that. Going into the women's restroom looks literally exactly the same, except it's just got 3 stalls. That's it. And if we go to the kitchen here, which is very small, but it actually gets the job done. Has these white tiled walls in here, added like texture. And we have a box here with a cake, pizza, fridge. I wish they actually had like a fridge to open, but they don't have that. And we have the stove, which I forgot to detail completely. That's not done completely yet. Like I said, there's not everything is completely finished in this place. But we have the cabinets here as well, and that's pretty much it. And then we have the sinks, which are nice. Alright. Anyways, in the manager's hallway, we have the storage closet here, which has the posters, the Freddy plush, and the light in here, the wet floors sign, and the walls are just textured. That's pretty much that. And then we have some boxes and monitors and presents on the floor with a plushie here, the exit, which looks like this. Very, very basic. Probably should do a little bit more in here, but I don't really think a lot is necessary. Then we have the manager's office. We'll get to that in a sec. We have some posters here: Freddy, Chica, Foxy, and then that looks like a sand Bonnie, whatever it's supposed to be. And then there's the Freddy poster, which is also right there. And we got more drawings, a singular balloon, and a creator plush. And then going in the manager's office, I have the poster on the wall. We got a lamp in here you can turn on and off. We got a light switch as well, and a spring Bonnie plush on top of the filing cabinets. And once again, you notice this looks very similar to a lot of the manager's office I've built before. And that's because I really like that layout and it looks really good. And plus, this is a recreation of the map that I had built originally. And if you didn't check those out, you need to go check those out. They're really cool. And obviously, if you're watching this, you like what you see, you really like those maps as well. They're not nearly as detailed as this one, as these, but they are pretty good. And then we have lockers here, nothing in them. Then that's pretty much everything in the manager's hallway. If we head down to the right hallway from the office, it has balloons, a Chica poster. It has all the things for the animatronics that come down their specific hallways. So Chica here, Chica posters, Freddy, and a Freddy right there, which Freddy would stand here. He would be right here looking at the camera. And then I have a Freddy poster, which I need to add. I'm not gonna add cameras. I don't think that's, y'all do cameras. That'd be cool. I need to do cameras in FNAF 2 as well. I forgot about that. But we have the Chica cutout, and we have a little separation line from the main tile, teal and orange, to the traditional black and white tiles. And then we have just the same wall designing with the red going across. And then going into the office, I have a locker in here with another Freddy poster. I don't know why I have the same posters right there. I probably should change that. But then we have the Celebrate poster, which I was going to do a different Celebrate poster, but I didn't like the way that one was looking right there. It didn't fit there, really. And then we have the door button here. There's only one button, but it closes both doors. That one is a little delayed for some reason. this would be the monitor where the cameras are gonna be, but I don't have any cameras yet. And then I have the cupcake and creator plush and another locker here. Nothing inside of it. We have the chair for the security guard to sit in. He can look out both doors and, you know, shut the doors if necessary. Then I used the FNAF Help Wanted windows. I'm pretty sure. Help Wanted windows. I thought they looked pretty cool. And then we have a Freddy poster here, which is usually the one that's in this corner on the left hallway. There's usually a Freddy poster. We got the presents. Yeah, sorry for stopping the video, but I wanted to just let you know that I did end up adding cameras, as you can see on screen now. This is me going through the cameras on the monitor, on the desk, and you know, flipping through all the cameras. And later, I also did the tablet as well. So that's what you'll be seeing on screen right now. And I just wanted to let you guys know that. Boxes, and then we got Bonnie's thing. I didn't do. Oh, there's a Foxy there as well. We have a Foxy poster. There's a Chica poster here, a Bonnie poster, another creator plush, and there is light switches inside of here. I don't think the office has one. The office does not have one because you cannot turn the office off. And then we have also some toys right here. And that's pretty much everything in here. Yeah, I think that's everything on the entire pizzeria. You know, actually, that's not everything. I forgot to show you guys one thing. Let me head on over to here. Okay, so we're over here next to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And there's going to be a road connecting this section up. But over here is the loading bay, which has some storage crates here. Yellow, green, red, and blue. You can walk around in this. There's not anything like hidden behind these, because I didn't think that was even necessary. I just did that. We got a little miniature parking lot right here with some double light poles, whatever. Small vehicles can park here. I guess I didn't want to do trucks because I just felt it wasn't necessary. Because I didn't build trucks here as well, which you can see. And I didn't even build these the same. I have no world of it, so I can't like lift them up. And we have like a generator here, kind of, sort of. And then we have the Fazbear Entertainment sign, trash. You know, the side of the building is the trash, really, alley section. And then you can see I did the boards here with the trash piles behind here. And some blue storage bins. And then back here we have like the trash and the trees and everything. And then we have another alley here with more trash cans and trash, another generator. And we have another boarded off section here with more trash and stuff, another generator for this building. And we have the red storage crate as well as the trash pile behind this. It's like, it looks so plain back here because that's the end of the map. And you're just going to see what's over the edge, so you'll get like an idea of what's behind there. This is the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 storage building, whatever you call it. So it's got a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 related things, and every build does have a little bit of Fredbear stuff. Like there's a Fredbear you can see right here. And we got this right here, which I can change because I did find something else. Foxy poster, a computer in here, and a Chica, Foxy head, a bunch of cool stuff, plushies, a plush strap in here, Spring Bonnie right there, and a Bonnie, and boxes for the animatronics. Then if we go to this one, this is supposed to be Five Nights at Freddy's 3, but there's not really that many things in here for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, as much as I thought there was. So I just added stuff that I felt like would fit for a haunted house building, whatever. And I just did what's here. So we got some of the junior animatronics like Junior Freddy, Junior Bonnie. And we got the FNAF 3 posters, FNAF 3 Foxy head. Got Junior's Balloon Boy and Spring Bonnie's suit, as well as the movie thing. And we got a bunch of more Junior stuff. We got the puppet stuff. Sorry about that cut, guys. It started raining for no reason. And then we have the puppets box right here, which doesn't even work. I don't know. Oh, it does. Okay. Let's actually look at the main box itself. Pretty cool that you can open it. And we have another box and some tile. Stacks of tile. And then these turn off the lights in here, which are also in the FNAF 2 building. Right there. or the FNAF 1 building. And then the FNAF 2 building is right here. We have an entire Fredbear suit in here, as well as a bunch of cutouts and boxes with tiles, a bunch of plushies, lights. We got more tiles, a bunch of just stuff. Like, there's a lot of FNAF 2 decorative things in this pack, so it makes FNAF 2 really easy to make. And we have the parts box for the animatronics, and we have tables in here, and boxes with all of the parts for, like, Toy Bonnie. You can see Toy Foxy, Toy Freddy, and I don't think Toy Chica's in here. Yeah, I didn't do Toy Chica. And then we have, yeah, the cutouts, and the roofing has, like, nothing special on it. And we have stacks of chairs, and more boxes, and Toy Chica's head. That's really everything that I've done so far. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, the notification will turn on that video. And let's get about, I'd say, let's go for 20 likes on this video, and I'll be really happy with that. 20 likes. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another video. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.